babes, how are you? If you're new, welcome to my channel, and today we are going with another celebrity tarot. We have a special request that I got off IG, and you know how I am, I tend to listen to my followers. So we're going to be talking about Ajay, Devgn, and Kajol Devgn. Okay, so before anything, I want to remind you that these readings are for your entertainment purpose only, as well as everything that I mentioned here is all allegedly from top to bottom in the video. So we're going to be utilizing the oracle stuff, zodiac signs, as well as numerology. Then we're going to go with the tarot cards to verify their relationship and what could happen with outcomes and whatnot. Okay, so Ajay Devgn was born on April 2nd, 1969. He's an Aries. Kajol Devgn, she was born on August 5th, 1974. So when he was born, there was a full moon, and she was a waning gibbos. It's a waning moon. A full moon represents completion, fertility, abundance, and transformation. The waning, Gabbous, I'm going to put it right here because I don't know how to pronounce it, is representation of turbulent but fun. So I'm going to show you both of their moon, right? And then I want to show you their moon together. If you see, their moons complement the other, which means that indeed they are soulmates. This is a way that you can do it with the moon. If you connect your moon with your loved one's moon, and when you guys mix together, it becomes one. It means that you guys are soulmates. Okay, now we're going to talk about soulmates and compatibility in a minute. So technically, theoretically, with everything that's going on, they are a 10% compatible, but being soulmates will define all of that, and I'm gonna tell you why. So as you guys know, he's an Aries, she's a Leo. Technically, fire signs tend to be compatible, but they not necessarily are complementary, and I will show you right here with this chart. Now, Aries and Leos are natural leaders, and they're both born to lead, which also is known to be at times a little bit stubborn, which at times in relationships that could be quite challenging. So if we know Ajay Devgn, which is his name, is a 9-letter name. Her name is also a 9-letter name. When you add 9 plus 9, you got 18. When you go with 8 plus 1, or when we divide that 18 on 8 plus 1, we get a 9, which 9 in numerology is a representation of ideal partners and friends, but it could be quite challenging, or the most challenging when it comes to romantic sense. Why? Because this is a stubborn number. Now, Ajay Devgn, people who are born on April 2nd possess an uncanny power of creativity. Individuals born on this date walk a fine line between what they know of life and what they wish to be truth. So translate into people born on April 2nd often are so creative that they could be movie directors as well as actors, or they could write books and stuff like that. Kajol Devgn, August 5th. She has a natural dignity that may seem that may cause them to look a little bit stubborn-ish and full of themselves to those who do not know her well, but it's just because she has her boundaries very straightforward. She doesn't open easily, and people who do know her will see a different side of her. She will only show that side of her to people who she feels comfortable with. Common sense, right? Now, Ajay Devgn, his numerology is an 8. Numerology on 8 represents authority, self-confidence, social status, and sometimes ego as well, which makes sense because he is a fire sign. Okay. Now, Ajay Devgn, he technically is complementary with Geminis or Aquarius. When it talks about numerology, he's not compatible with people who are 5, 2, or 7s. And he could be mostly compatible in numerology with people who are 9 or 4s. Now, Kajol Devgn, numerology is a 7. This represents logic, understanding, spiritual, intellectual. Luckiest month for her, it's May. Numerology 8 plus 7, power couple, business success. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to go to that in a minute. Kajol Devgn, in numerology, she should avoid people who are 36, 7, 8, or 9s. Ajay Devgn should avoid in numerology people who are 7, 8, and 9 sometimes, but it's mostly 7 and 8. Kajol Devgn and Ajay Devgn, power month for the both of them will be June. Important events could happen in that. Why? Because even though that they have very similar traits that sometimes in relationships could be clashing, but they are soulmates because they complement each other. Why? Because sometimes when you are both are leaders, they're gonna automatically be successful in all the business that they do, and everything they do together, they're always gonna be successful. They're gonna have very successful kids. They're gonna have, because they're both leaders, so they know where and how to teach them where to go, and they're gonna be very successful in any endeavor that they have in the business sense. Now, in the relationship sense, even though that everything can be workable, because that's something that I always say, especially being soulmates, because soulmates and compatibility, they don't go together. Soulmates actually is a connection that is so unique, that is kind of mystical, that goes beyond any common sense, and it goes beyond to any compatible things that we could find. Because if there's really love there, everything could be fixable, everything could be workable. Now, Kajol Devgn, okay, I said that already. And relationship in numerology is 15, like I said before. He's an 8, she's a 7. When we add them, we got a 15. As a couple, they are number 15, right? 15 means networking, building relationships, both natural leaders, like I said before. This could be amazing for business ideas and business partnerships, but when it comes to relationship, it could be quite demanding and or difficult, not impossible. Now, 15 in numerology is a very stubborn number. Now, when you add 1 plus 5, what do you have? 6. 6 in tarot and 6 in numerology is a representation of the lovers, which is the lovers card, which is connected to soulmates, going back to, even though they could be difficult to work with, they complement each other very well. For the both of them, the lucky days is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. The difficult months for them could be May, June, and October. Now, we're going to be talking about the friends and lovers, and this is for Ajay Devgn. People born on April 2nd, right? On April 2nd, it's not easy for April 2nd individuals to make friends. When they do, their relationship is often one-sided, with friends serving more in the role of loyal retainers instead of equals. April 2nd people are very discreet about their love life. They handle romantic disappointment very well, looking at painful breakups as a way to learn more about themselves and their relationships to others. Let's see April 2nd with children and family. They don't tend to connect deeply to others, especially family members. Not giving to emotional extremes, they are unlikely to cause either rancor or great love among siblings or relatives. These individuals have a casual, almost cold attitude towards their own children. Though they have a great love for their offspring, they're more concerned with helping their youngsters to succeed on their own than in providing emotional support. While their children, once they grow up, they may feel emotionally neglected as little ones. Now, Ajay Devgn, he is an individual who is extremely caring in his own way. At times, and this is an Aries thing, that they could come across as a little bit cold, but that doesn't take away the love and care that he has for his children's families and or friends. It's just like he focuses on making them a better person, helps them into achieving their goals, helps them into achieving what they need to achieve, and his love language is helping you in every step of the way when it comes to career, dreams, and study. He does have a lot of love, but as an Aries, they could be a little bit to themselves when it comes to the emotional, but does not take away the fact that Aries and people who are born on April 2nd are loving people. They just keep it to themselves. That's their nature. Kajol Devgn, her lucky month also for her could be July, besides the point, right? But August 5th, Leo, August 5th individuals are intelligent and witty with flair for good conversation. They have a sublime sense of humor and are rarely in any difficulties or drama. However, people born on these dates can obsessively dogmatic about their ideas and will argue a point for hours in hope of changing someone else's opinion to jibe with their own. Like I said before, we talk about two energies who are pretty alike, who are leaders, who are very straightforward, and it seems right here that this could be quite challenging in a relationship when it comes to both people having their own perspectives and wanting their own perspectives to be heard, because both of their perspectives have points. Both of the perspective could be correct, but in a relationship, you need to find a happy medium. And sometimes when you are both leaders, it's hard to follow the other one. Not impossible, right? Why they're not compatible. Both signs have a need of control, which means Aries and Leo will both struggle with their ego. Aries and Leo are masculine signs. They may both be aggressive or particular about their personal wants. Like I said before, two leaders in one house is quite difficult. We're going to be talking about Kajol as well. Friends and lovers love to be surrounded by friends since conversation is the major form of entertainment. These people are very specific and very caring over their friends who are smart and informed. So they really are very intellectual. So they really like friends and or people around them that could hold that interesting conversation. People born in that date have a reputation for being fickle in romantic matters. They fall in love easily but find it difficult to commit to a long-term relationships. Pretty self-explanatory. Children and family. They have a lot of fun teaching their youngsters to be their own person. They have a long yet casual attitude towards parenthood, believing that children are only lent, not given to them for keeps. People born on these dates are not typically rebellious. They do project a great deal of attitude, and this can be off-putting to relatives or friends or people who may not know them well. So, pretty much explaining that yes, they're two difficult people. They could be very stubborn, yet they complement each other because he thrives for success. She is the emotional connection, and they both lead each other. Yet, they need to understand that they're together nor against each other. And sometimes when you are leaders, it's natural leaders, it's hard for each sign to understand that. Again, not impossible. As I said before, with all of this, according to the zodiac signs, according to numerology, you may ask why they're still together. Because soulmates, when there's true love and there's true connection, it will overcome all the difficulties. So at this point, that's pretty much what their chart says about them. Let's see what the card says about the relationship. Six of Wands in reverse, the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, the Death card, the Ten of Wands, Three of Swords in the reverse, and Five of Swords in the reverse, and the Emperor. We got definitely Aries energy, Leo energy, Capricorn energy, Virgo energy, Taurus energy, Libra, and Gemini energy. Now, with the Six of Wands in the reverse right here, it seems right here that is connected to their own path and their own career. Sometimes it seems like they are both in their own path. Like, even though they are together in this and they're good together, within themselves, they have their own path, like a different desire. This, like I said before, may be because they're both leaders and they want to follow their own path in a way, shape, or form. That's pretty much what they're telling me. That something within them is wanting to follow their own path. This could be coming from both parties or one or the two, right? With the Ace of Pentacles right here, it seems right here that they're actually trying to find a common ground for the both of them, and where they feel like at least whoever was the one decided that the separation could be happening, decided that is best for the both of them. Also talking about that is also bringing the scandal and the claims could be bringing some sort of money in a way to perform for a project, but also saying that they also have their own projects in mind, and it seems that at times the project of the other person could be clashing too with their own. There's definitely attraction, there's definitely chemistry, but they both are in this energy of like, I care for myself first. Like I said before, very fiery energy, very leadership energy. They have the energy of like, even though that we work and we dance well together, let's say like like tango, right? They both care for themselves first. So at this point, being such a leader, being such as I know what's best for me, and they both have in a way to perform valid points, because they see themselves as this is my side and this is my side, and they're not really working at times as a couple, and how to find happy medium for both. This is what could happen in a separation, or difficulties in a relationship. With the Three of Swords in the reverse right here, it says that this does not mean that they're necessarily going to break up, even if there is breakup scandals, which I know because this person told me. It says that it could be workable, but that is something that it has to come from the partner. This is a difficult moment, and where this is a scandal that's happening, but it says right here that it's not written in stone just yet, that everything could be workable, because overall they do work well together, and their business and their future as a brand or whatever it is that they do work best together, because like I said before, they have number 9, which equals to power couple in business, in partnerships. It's complicated in love, but it never said that it cannot be workable. With the Five of Swords in the reverse right here, it says that there's something that they need to heal. I feel like the connection needs work. Of course, they need to maybe an option is find therapy or so, because they are soulmates. They complement each other very well. I do see like being a power couple, one that separate, if they go for that route, right, it's going to be hard for them to connect with other people, and to also to achieve the same connection they achieve with one another. It says right here that they, before jumping into divorce, because it's a lot of chemistry still, it's best for them to work things out and try to find a way. I do feel like it's not, like I said before, written in stone. There's a lot of claims here and there. Once again, they don't want to talk about it because allegedly it's still on the works. Let's figure out what's best. Now, whatever they decide, it needs to be respected, but it says right here that right now everything is in the works. The card says that if it's fixable, but of course fixable and wanting to fix it has to come from the source, not from outsiders, right? So with the Emperor right here, I do see that the energy of Aries is like they are so stubborn that when they make empowered decisions, even if they were to regret it, they just have a hard time admitting it. Aries is a representation of him. It says that allegedly she is more open to conversation and to have that emotional, and because he is naturally Aries, naturally a little bit cold, he is a little bit closed up and it's like difficult to get to him. With the Five of Pentacles right here, they're very supported by family and close friends, whatever it is that they decide to do. With the Nine of Cups, with the Five of Cups in the reverse right here, but I do feel that even if they break up or whatever, I think this is a rushed decision, what the cards is saying, because with the 5 of Cups in the reverse says right here, I will move forward when the time is right in the reverse, and it says that they're not ready, like at least he's not ready to move forward from the relationship. So even if he accepts it, or he was the one with the idea, whatever it is, it may be a mistake because they're doing it too rushed. It says that it could be workable, but at the end of the day, with the 9 of Cups right here, it says that at the end of the day, they're gonna do what's right for the both of them, regardless of how one feels and the other one. But it's telling right here that if they were to wait and try to work it out with a therapist or a professional, if that was needed, they actually will understand, it will make better decisions for a better outcome, as it seems right here that the situation could be a little bit rushed. Now, will they do it or not is still on the works. It's still like not saying much because there's a lot underlying here, and there's, I would say, a 50-50 chance, a 50 chance for working it out, another 50 chance for them to break up, because once again, like I said before, they're looking at my projects, myself, my way, and it's because they're both leaders and they're actually seeing it as what's best for me and moving away from their emotions. So at this point, I hope they figure it out what they feel is best for the both of them. You know, whatever it is, it says that it's best for them to wait before making a important decision like that. But at the end of the day, it's up to them. Let me get Angel's book here. Let me see what Angel's message I can give them. We got 50, and it says loving mindset. Loving mindset. Prioritize all love. Your angels ask you to make changes in your life to accommodate all forms of love, self, familiar, romantic love, and romantic love are being channeled to you. Lie in the meditation with your hands on your heart chakra. Repeat this mantra: I am love. 51. Take initiative. Make your own magic. The time is right for you to make your own way forward. Waiting for things to happen isn't working. It's time to make your own magic. Today, get moving on a goal or project that propels your life into the next phase. So, last one, it says 44. Divine intervention. Ask for protection. The angelic realm is around you presently. The angels want you to ask them for help and support with stronger intentions. Lie in meditation today and repeat this mantra: I am ready for divine intervention in my life. So, this is the end of the reading, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Again, if you guys have any other person that you guys wanted me to do this report and cards, let me know. It'll take a bit, but you know, I'll do it. I want to remind you that you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. All of it is going to be in the description box below. I also take personal readings online. You can only book online. I do not offer any service for free, by the way. I never message anybody on any platform offering my services. And finally, thank you so much for the opportunity. Hope you guys liked it. Love you so much.